Alright, so I'm making this video because I just got my hazmat endorsement and my tankers endorsement. So I thought I'll let you guys know, anybody that's interested in getting their endorsements, to either change the field of driving they're in, you know what I mean? And it's always good to have tanker and hazmat endorsements, because those are two endorsements that if you get a job that permits you to have hazmat and tanker, most likely it's going to be a decent paying job, so I just wanted to tell you guys, man, if you want to study for it, you could grab the book and read it. For the tanker, you could just read the tanker part and you'll have it already. Like, it's not that hard at all. Even though there was a couple of questions on there that I got wrong. Like, one of the questions was when you're filling up a tanker, how far away should your partner stand next to you? You know what I mean? Like supervising you. And I put 15 feet. I knew it was 25 feet though. It was 50 feet A, 25 B, 15 C. I knew it was 25, like I wanted to press 25, but for some reason I was thinking that it was 15. Like I just couldn't get the 15 out of my head, and I ended up pressing it and it was wrong. But I still passed it anyway. But so a good website to use is Crist CDL. Crist CDL. CRIST Crist CDL.com. That's CRIST CDL.com. And when you go on there, once you go on to the website, it's gonna be in the middle, like these red words that you can click on, and it's gonna say combination, all that shit, like tanker, hazmat, air brakes, everything. It has everything on there, doubles, triples. It has every test on there. And click on whichever one you want to study for, man. And just keep doing each one, because for the hazmat, it has I think 4 different parts. I mean, 4 different tests. 4 different tests you could take, and they're all hazmat. And what you should do is just what I did was that you should obviously take all of them that's inside of the hazmat. So like that, you can have a better range of what it's really about. Like me, I did the Crist CDL, and I still read the book. You know what I mean? Because just to get the knowledge of it. Really, that's the only reason why I really read the book. Because like when you do the Crist CDL thing, you could pass the test just off of that, because there's a lot of similar questions. But there's some things that if you're reading a question and you don't understand it, you know what I mean, like a word in a question that pertains to hazmat, then you're not going to understand the question. You're just going to know the answer. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. But yeah, so that's why I did the test, and then I read the book. And then after I read the book, I did the test again, and then it was like real familiar. You know what I mean? Like it made me feel like I knew what I was. I really knew the answers instead of just like knowing it. You know what I mean? Just like instead of just like knowing it's B, I really knew the answer and the meaning of the answer and the meaning of the question after reading the book or whatever. But that's just what I did, because that's what I want to know. You know what I mean? I don't want to end up possibly getting a job with hazmat and not know like any of the placards, not knowing what a placard means, not knowing the how many different placards there are and all that. You know what I mean? And also like the loading, the shipping papers. I think it's like it's a form. It's an order of numbers. Like I think it's the numbers first, then it's the product you're holding that's hazmat, then it's the product's name that's hazmat, and then it's the product's class. You know what I mean? Either whether it's explosives, poisons, or whatever. You know what I mean? Anything that's hazmat. So yeah, that's what I did. You know, but yeah, man, and I passed it with flying colors. You know what I mean? Like, not really with flying colors, because the last day I didn't really study. The last 2 days before I took the test, I didn't really study, because I was more worried about my vision, the vision part. Because when I had to take the vision test the first time, I failed it, because my right eye, my left eye is like real bad. I put my head into the thing, and you know how there's 3 columns. I couldn't see the first column, like for the life of me. I could not see the first column, but I didn't have my glasses on. And then when I went back with my glasses on, I saw the first column a little bit, but I still couldn't really make out the letters. So what I did was, before I put my head on it, and I was like, fuck, I can't see. So I pressed the thing, trying to act like if it was working or not, like it wasn't working. And then when you press it, you could see it. You know what I mean? Like you could see from the inside of it. So what I did was, I pressed it, I saw the first row, and I read it. I memorized it real quick within like a second. And I was like, I put my hand down, then I said the letters, and then I ended up passing. Then after that, they make you say the colors, and then I saw the colors with no problem though, but the letters I had a problem with. So, yeah, man, you know, just throwing the information out there. Anybody taking the CDL test, no matter what, even if you're just trying to get your CDL, Chris CDL is a good learning website to study on. And obviously the book is, you can never go wrong with the book. You know, so yeah, man, best of luck. Best of luck to everybody out there that's trying to pursue their career in driving, and you know, trying to change their life around for the better. You know, stay positive, and yeah, just keep doing you. All right, man. Be safe out there.